Hi guys, welcome back to part 26 of Developing Detroit. And as people have been requesting, I'm going to get Darius Slay in this episode. I managed to find him for 72k, so he's dropped down about 40-50k since he first came out. So I think 72k for this card is a pretty good deal, to be honest, considering how good his gold card is. I'm sure this elite card is going to be absolutely incredible. And as you can see, I picked him up for the cheapest by about 4k, so I could probably sell him on at some point for a little bit more, so I'm not going to complain at that. But we'll put him into the team here. We'll put him at number 1 cornerback because I think he'll probably be our best corner if his gold card's anything to go by, and this one's an 11 rating upgrade. I think it's 11, might be a bit more actually. I know it's a 13 point upgrade actually, so this card is going to be phenomenal. I think even though Mathis, the elite Mathis, has been making incredible plays every game we've used him, I think this Darius Slay will be a little bit better. As you can see there, Mathis is a bit better in coverage, but Slay's better at everything else. Like, he's just way more athletic, which means a lot in this game. So we'll put Slay in number 1, put Mathis number 2, and we'll put the gold Slay in 3. So hopefully we can be getting a lot of picks with a variation of Darius Slay, because people tend to run 3 wide receivers a lot. So there'll be 2 of them on the field at the same point a lot. I'm going to see if he's a better kick returner than Abdullah, even though Abdullah does really well on the returns. See if Slay's better, and he's a little bit faster, but that's it. So we'll go with Abdullah because that elusiveness does really help on kick returns, because you can sort of weave in and out of the other team. And as you see, that boosted us up to 85, so we can actually change the team style around, so we can get 2 bonuses in there, which is really going to help because they just add a little bit to your team, which gives you sort of an advantage over other people, because a lot of people I'm coming up against, their overalls in the 90s, so they have both of the style upgrades. But for some reason, the game says I'm 85 overall. It says I've got short pass and run stuff as my styles, but it's not letting me change them. Very annoying, because I don't really want short pass, because I don't tend to do that many short passes, but it's not letting me edit it. So I'll try and edit that off camera, see if I can get it up. It's letting me use short pass twice there actually, so might start doing short passes and get a huge boost in. But once again, as you can see, we have 250k roughly. After we play the game, we'll have at least 250k, unless they quit really early. So we have a fair amount to spend. So once again, comment down below who you want me to put in the team. Sorry for the croaky voice again, still got a really bad cough. It's really playing up with doing commentaries. But if you enjoyed the video, if you're enjoying it so far, let's try and get 15 likes again. I'm going to try and keep that for the entire series, so smash a like on the button if you're enjoying it so far. You can see who we have there and who we still need to get on this checklist here. I haven't put Darius Slay on because I'm not going to edit it now since we're so far through the series. I don't want to change the checklist. But so there's still the same people on there as last time. Got a few of them in the club, just itching to get in the starting lineup. Hopefully when we put another one in, the game will let us change sort of our specialities, because our rating will go up even more. But if not, don't know what I'll do. I'll try and figure it off camera, but I'm not going to promise anything because Mutt seems to have a lot of weird glitches in it. But comment down below. I'll leave a question down below as per usual. It's always nice to hear the answers. A few answer every episode, so shout out to you guys, and welcome to anyone new, because you've had a few more subscribers lately. But like I said, like the video if you enjoyed it so far. Comment down below. Subscribe if you're new, because we're getting towards that 200 mark, and I'll probably do a giveaway at 200, 250, so look forward to that. But I'll jump into a game now, so I will see you guys there. So jumping into the game here, I'm going to just show the game as it plays out, because this game ended in about the second quarter, I think. I'm just going to show you how the unpredictability of the game can really work in your favour. So we're starting off here on offense, and I'm looking through plays and I'm not feeling any of those ones, so I'm going to stick to a single formation all game and make sure that this guy doesn't know what we're doing, because we're going to go same formation, we're going to mix up the plays a lot, and he's not going to be able to predict what we're doing at all, because obviously we've got the same lineup each play, so he can gamble on whether it's a run or a pass or whatever, but he won't actually know because our players are lined up exactly the same. But we managed to get through a good little gap there with Abdullah. Definitely an advantage of having a smaller running back rather than one of the big guys like Lynch, because he'd probably be able to truck through people, but wouldn't be able to get through the small gaps like that and might have got stopped a bit earlier. But as you can see, same formation. He's not sure what we're going to do. And throw off the back foot there. Pretty lucky that we got the higher Stafford, otherwise that probably wouldn't have worked. Herman Moore, wide open, and you ain't going to catch him. He's not insanely fast, but 92 odd speed, you're not going to catch him there. So we go up, second play of the game. That's what being unpredictable can do for you, I suppose, since he can't read what I'm going to do at all. He doesn't know what plays to pick on defence. So 7-0 up early on. I'm going to see what this guy has for his offence. I mean, this wasn't an easy game, but it wasn't the hardest game in the world. Let's put it that way. But we're going to come out. I don't like blitzing early on, but we'll see what this guy's going to do, you know, with his plays. I'm thinking we'll go cover to start with. If you ever concede on the first possession, the other person, you know, they start getting a feel for the game. So if you go cover, they might get a few yards, but they're not going to score from cover 3 in one possession unless they have an incredible team. And this guy's team was decent. It was probably the same as mine. But Darius Slay, getting in on the first play there, getting a good tackle. That's definitely the upgraded play rec coming in there because, you know, he had that under wraps. Nothing was getting past the right-hand side there, past Slay. And he had a really good game. This guy, you know, mixes up with a run. That's one thing this team's really, really good at. I mean, the Lions' D-line is really good at stuffing the run, especially with Tulloch in there as well as a middle linebacker. But Answer there, I think it'll be really good once we upgrade his card as well, getting a good an upgrade on Answer in there, because even the gold card makes a lot of plays, gets around blocks a lot, and since he's so fast, once he's got around that block, he's going to get to the quarterback within a second at most. And a lot of people don't sort of notice that pressure coming in since I've gone cover. But we're going to stick to single back here. Going to change up the formation a little bit, but we're going to still stick to single back, so he's not sure what we're going to do again. But we're going to sort of bombard the right-hand side with a lot of players. We're going to go very heavy on the right. So he's assuming, you know, we're going to go to the right-hand side. But we peel out, and he manages to get a sack. I think we had a few wide open there. I just couldn't get the throw off quick enough. So I'm thinking, you know, he's going to think he's got this under lockdown now. 2nd and 18. But I'm going to go to my favourite route in the game, which is the tight end going up and out. It looks like he's going to be wide open from here. But you never know. And, yep, he's going to be wide open. And we've got Pettigrew in. Manages to get around the tackle because he goes for a hit stick. And Pettigrew just isn't having any of that. Like, getting a good tight end, I think, for the way I play, is key in this game. Like, a lot of people put all their faith in the wide receivers. I think if I could spend all my money on one position, it'd be tight end. Like Pettigrew, if he was sort of... I played with the 99 Boss Gronkowski that I got in a draft, and he would have caught that. That's sort of the difference a high-rated, high-spend tight end can get you as opposed to the lower-rated ones. Like, that 99 Gronkowski is absolutely phenomenal. But rolling with Pettigrew, he hasn't put a foot wrong so far. So we're going to go for the run. Same formation again. Hopefully Abdullah can start making an impact. And I think that play might be a bit glitched in the game because it never looked like the peel around, the end around, never looked like it was going to go to that guy. So I don't see the point in that. I mean, I never tried that play before. I thought I'd give it a go, and it just didn't work. But once again, going to go with man B in formation. Once again, Pettigrew's going out. So if we have no other options, we'll go to that. Go with a good play action. Pettigrew over there. And his players decide to run into each other, and we managed to just about get into the end zone. So we're 14-0 up in the first quarter. Even Pettigrew was stunned that he managed to get in there, as you can see. He didn't even actually move. But 14-0 up. We've managed to stop this guy once, and I think he didn't look that threatening on the last sort of his last possession at all. So I'm thinking we'll manage to stop him again at some point on his drive, and if not, we can, at the very least, he'll get 3. I mean, he might have just had a bad first possession, but you can sort of tell by the way people run out their kickouts whether they're a really good player, a decent player, an average player, you know, all of that, just by the way they're running with their players from the kickoff. And this guy didn't seem fantastic, but he couldn't beat cover last time, so I see no reason not to go with it this time, to be honest. So Plus, I want to get Slay involved a bit more, so I'll give him a bit more time, maybe throw a few passes Slay's way, and see if Slay can make anything of the game. But he's getting a run there. Once again, stuff in the run. That's the advantage, I think, of having good play rec on linebackers, because they'll recognise whether it's a run or a pass a lot sooner, so they can come up and stop runs a lot quicker. And we nearly get the sack there. I think if I'd have went for a hit stick, I would have got it, but I went for the sort of safe tackle, because going for hit sticks on quarterbacks lately, I've been getting flagged a fair bit, or they just shrug it off, whereas with a safe X tackle, they don't do that. But he's on 3rd and 4. I'm pretty confident we'll get a stop here. If he goes for a run, he's not going to get the yards. He goes for a screen, and we have that locked up. Once again, that's the play rec. Another thing I do recommend you guys is look at the play rec of players, because I think it's a very underrated stat. Like, people don't tend to, rant and rave about it too much. It's all about speed and not play rec. And obviously speed does have a big factor, but I think play rec, high play rec, decent speed is better than high speed, no play rec, because they'll just be in the wrong place. Unless you're using them, obviously. But he didn't manage to get anything over the middle there. I think in, same formation again. Make it look like we're going to go left. 2 receivers out left. So he's going to gamble on the left. And we see the right is wide open for a run to the right here. Get some good blocks there. Abdullah, he's quick enough to get away. That could have been a fumble because I juked into him. Pretty lucky it wasn't. But he's had enough at this point. He knows he's not going to be able to pull it back. He knows I'm going to go up 3 possessions. And he's going to quit. So, thank you guys for watching. If you've managed to watch it up to this point, let me know in the comments down below if you watched through to the end. Let's like the video, try and get 15 likes on it. Yeah, like I said, comment down below if you've managed to get this far in the video, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.